Madridistas, we are back to our winning ways after we struggle in the first half. The whistles are blown, the handkerchiefs are out, but Real Madrid in the second half, we make some important substitutions, and none other more important than Arda Guler coming on and having an immediate impact for Real Madrid to get the win today over Levante 2-0. Arda Guler gets an assist to Raul Asencio, gets basically what should have been an assist to Kylian Mbappe, which eventually earns him the penalty for Real Madrid to win this game 2-0. Very, very important for Real Madrid to get this win as we now climb a little bit farther up the table and get closer to Barcelona, but still a very long way to go. But finally, we're back to our winning ways after what was a nightmare week for Real Madrid. We win the game 2-0 against a team in Levante that was not great, but we do get the job done when it's all said and done. Guys, appreciate everybody hopping in here. If you're watching on the live or if you're watching on the replay, make sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Let me know your thoughts. Who was your man of the match in the comments below? But let's talk about this game. And really, I think we need to be talking about what happened in the beginning. And in the beginning of this game, we knew it was going to be interesting to see exactly what this team was going to be looking like today, right? Because we saw a lot of things happening. Is Kylian Mbappe was in the lineup. Was he going to be starting or not? Well, take a look with me now, guys. At the starting lineup, we actually saw Kylian Mbappe did get the start today alongside Vinny Jr., Gonzalo Garcia, Jude Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Carreras, Dean Howson, Asensio, Fede Valverde, and Thibaut Courtois. Now, a couple of interesting things in here. First of all, why the hell is Gonzalo Garcia starting at the right wing? Why do you have a striker starting at the right wing? That was a questionable decision from Arbeloa that I really did not understand. What's this guy thinking when he's doing something like that? You know what I mean? You have your striker, you have Vinny Jr. out there, Kylian Mbappe, and then you're putting Gonzalo Garcia, who is your only true number 9 on the team right now, as your right winger. That was a little questionable to me. But, you know, things started off even before the game. We saw the lineup, and then we saw in the pre-game warm-ups, Kylian Mbappe and Dean Howson ran into each other. Kylian Mbappe actually needed medical treatment too. I wasn't even sure if he was going to be playing in this game. Not only did he play in this game, full 90 minutes today for Kylian Mbappe, which is great to see him back finally. Hopefully, he is ready to go once again next week in the Champions League game against Monaco, but time will tell on that. The whistles, man. We have to be talking about the whistles today because the whistles were heard. I was very, very appreciative of all the Madridistas who were at the stadium before the game, during the game, and hopefully after the game too, with all the whistles, all the handkerchiefs that we actually saw out there. They were whistling the bus. They were whistling the players when they were going out there. Only player that really didn't get whistled, it seemed, was Kylian Mbappe. The thing is, when they were going and they started passing to different players, you know, some players were getting it more than others. Vinny Jr., I think he got it 10 times more than anybody else. He did say he was going to do it 10x, so I didn't think he was going to be the whistles, but it is what it is. But I do appreciate all the Madridistas today who were whistling because after some of the shambolic performances that we've seen so far from Real Madrid, we needed to have the whistles today. Now, here's the thing. When it comes to this game, a couple of important things I need to be talking about. Tchouaméni did get a yellow card, so unfortunately he will be missing the next game against Villarreal, which is a huge, huge blow for Real Madrid. Vinny Jr. did not pick up a yellow card, so he will be available for the next La Liga game against Villarreal. But that first half, man, that first half was really, really poor. You know, we dominated possession once again. It very much felt like the Albacete game where we were dominating possession, controlling the game. But really, when it comes to, you know, how much were we creating in the first half, it was really, really just poor, to be honest with you. When we take a look in the first half, we only had 1 shot on target with 6 shots in total. And all these shots, except for 1, was outside the box. In my opinion, guys, that's not good enough. That's not what you can be doing if you want to be successful. You can't be doing that. It doesn't make any sense for that to be happening. And so at halftime, I'll be honest, my halftime thoughts were ass. Because that's how this team was playing out there. It was not a pretty game in the beginning of this one. Really, really ugly. I thought we had some opportunities out there, but really, I didn't like Kylian Mbappe playing the 9. I didn't like that that Gonzalo Garcia was playing the right wing. And then Vinny Jr., again, just wasn't really doing anything for me, man. Really wasn't doing anything. But we do turn it on in the second half. And I think we need to be giving a shout out to Arbeloa in this game, right? I do think that the decision to start Gonzalo Garcia on the right didn't make a lot of sense to me. I mean, I guess you don't have faith in that you don't have faith in Franco Mastantuono. Now, I will say, the thing I think we need to shout out Arbeloa for is that you immediately saw that we were struggling in the first half. We were struggling to create chances. What does he do? We do impacts. Arda Guler comes on right at halftime. Franco Mastantuono comes right on at halftime too. Now, the interesting thing was Gonzalo Garcia was one of the subs out, and so was Camavinga. I understood the Camavinga part, didn't think he was doing anything good. I thought maybe he'd be subbing out Vinny Jr. in this one, or Kylian Mbappe, just because Kylian Mbappe is still coming back from the injury, moving Gonzalo Garcia to the striker position. It works out in the end, but Arda Guler in this game, there's a reason why I titled the video Arda Guler Masterclass today, because the guy came on and immediately was impactful for Real Madrid. I'll tell you guys right now, he was my man of the match. I want to hear from you guys, though, in the comments and also in the live chat, too. Who is your man of the match? I want to hear from you. Arda Guler, though, came on immediate impact because you had a creator out there, somebody who came on and just had, made things happen, somebody who was adventurous when it came to attacking. So many times when we have people out there, they just want to sideways pass it. They just want to pass it back. Arda Guler, guys, he came on and in 45 minutes had 8 chances created. I don't think we understand how important 8 chances created, 95% passing, gets an assist, gets a couple of shots on target. The guy was fantastic in this one, man. I mean, just when you look at everything that he was doing, I was very, very, very impressed with Arda Guler. If you guys watched that game and you didn't think that Arda Guler was special, I don't know what to tell you. Now, we do get on the board because, once again, it's a penalty for Real Madrid. And now, here's the thing. Trust me, I don't want to be relying on penalties. In my opinion, clear penalty all day long. Trust me, don't want to be relying on it, but it is what it is. Perfect pass from Arda Guler, sends it over to Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe earns the penalty, puts it in the back of the net, 1-0 for Mbappe. Then later, it is a perfect cross from Arda Guler on a corner kick to Raul Asencio, who absolutely smashes this ball into the back of the net. The guy rips off his mask, running out there. This is what you need to be doing with your Raul Asencio. Raul Asencio, what he does, he goes and attacks the ball. Too many times what's happening, guys, on these corners, our center backs, our midfielders, they're just waiting for the ball to come to them for them to head it. Raul Asencio goes up and attacks the ball, and that's what you have to do. You put a ton of pace on it. You can beat everybody up into the air, and that's what Raul Asencio does. Gets another goal for Real Madrid to make it 2-0 today. Beautiful cross once again from Arda Guler, man. Very much appreciate that. Let's see. Big Up Potato says, my MVP is Mendy. Thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Interesting MVP choice, but it is what it is, guys. And guys, just for you two, we have added Arda Guler emojis too for all the members too. So if you're a member, if you're not already, if you hit the join button, you can become a member. Stick out in the chat, get your emojis, get some videos early as well. A bunch of fun perks too. Hit the join button, get your emojis, get your Arda Guler emojis right now, guys. But this game, I thought it was interesting. In my opinion, Franco Mastantuono, I want to hear from you guys. Did you think Franco Mastantuono was good today? Because in my opinion, I thought he came on and he was just fine. He had that one shot that hit against the crossbar that I thought was, it was decent, right? It was decent when it came to it, but I just need to see more from him. That's probably a game I'm going to have to go rewatch and see a little bit more, because I feel like the guy is, it reminds me a little of Endrick, where Endrick's like, let me just try to be the superstar. Let me be the hero here. Let me try to do something. I think that we need to be seeing a little bit more from Franco Mastantuono. Now, when it comes to him overall, I still think the guy's young. I still think he's very raw. You can see some potential there. It's probably a game, though, I have to go rewatch the second half for him. But again, when it came to the subs overall in this game, I liked what Arbeloa actually did. You make immediate impact subs in the second half, and you don't wait. The issue with Xabi Alonso at times, he would wait 70th minute, 75th minute, right? Then we see a couple of subs. Today, Arda Guler, Franco Mastantuono came right on at halftime. You saw Dani Ceballos come on at the 61st minute, and then David Alaba comes on at the end in the 90th minute. That's fine. If Alaba's coming on in the 90th minute when it's 2-0 already, I'm cool with that, guys. I'm 100% cool with that. That's what we need to be doing to win these games, to be rotating to. I liked overall what I saw in the second half. I did not like the first half at all. I will tell you right now 100%. I'll tell you right now 100%. I did not like what I saw in the first half. I will say, I thought Kylian Mbappe immediately came on. I thought he looked very good. I mean, some of you guys are saying Kylian Mbappe was the man of the match. I mean, if you want to be saying that, I guess. I mean, he was creating shots. He does get the goal. It is a penalty at the end of the day. I just saw Arda Guler. He came on, in my opinion, made an immediate impact. 8 chances created is fantastic from him, and especially only in a second half. In my opinion, the man of the match for me. But guys, let me know in the chat, though, who is your man of the match. I appreciate it. Let's talk about some of these players, too, because I think a couple of things were interesting today when it came to some of these players. Let's talk. I thought it was great to see Kylian Mbappe actually out there today, especially since he got that knock early in this game. I was worried about him overall, saying, hey, is he going to be healthy and ready to go? Full 90 minutes today, gets on the board. It was creative out there. He still doesn't look 100% out there, but I was more encouraged with what I was seeing. Gonzalo Garcia was very disappointing, but again, the guy is a striker playing at the right wing. Doesn't make any sense to me. I will say, not a great game from him. Again, playing out of position, only playing 45 minutes. Did not love that. I thought Vinny Jr. was very poor in the first half. I thought he got a little bit better in the second half. Still need more from Vinny Jr. Still need more from him. Kamavinga, very poor first half. Gets yanked after the first one. Tchouaméni, I thought was decent today. Nothing fantastic, nothing terrible. He does get the yellow card, which was not a good thing. I didn't think Jude Bellingham did all that much today. I mean, yes, he kind of had a Pedri-esque game where it was just a bunch of nothing passes out there, 91% passes. Only one chance created. Like, that's the thing. Jude Bellingham in this game played 90 minutes, one chance created. Arda Guler came on, 8 chances created. Like, think about that. The difference in terms of creativity out there. Insane with what we're seeing. I didn't think Jude was the best part about him was probably his defense in this game, but overall, nothing fantastic. I thought Fede, very happy to be seeing Fede Valverde at the right back position again. That was something that we kind of talked about before, guys, in the previews, that apparently Fede Valverde did not want to be playing the right back position. He wanted to be only playing center mid. No, buddy. It is your destiny. You are a right back. It is your true self. That is where you need to be playing. I'm happy that we actually saw that today for Fede Valverde out there. I thought, in my opinion, if you wanted to say Raul Asencio was your man of the match, hey, I would hear the guy, 96% passes. He had a couple of creative passes out there, a long ball to Kylian Mbappe, and this one gets on the board with a header. I actually think, realistically, I think he's been our best center back other than Militao so far this season. I did not think Dean Howson did good once again today. I don't know, man. I'm just missing something from him right now. Carreras was solid once again today, in my opinion. And then Thibaut Courtois didn't have any saves today. Clean sheet for Thibaut Courtois. And realistically, was a pretty easy day for him as a whole. But in my opinion, guys, does this mask anything over the past couple of games? No, definitely not. Doesn't mask anything from what we've seen so far by Real Madrid. Of course, this midweek game against Albacete was terrible. Of course, the game against Barcelona was terrible. But all you can do is win the games in front of you. We get the job done today. It wasn't the prettiest game in the world, by far. Do not get me wrong. The first half was terrible, in my opinion. Second half looked a lot better. I need to be seeing more of what we saw in the second half for Real Madrid moving forward. I'm not sure. I want to hear from you. Do you think that we could be seeing, should Arda Guler be starting, or should he be coming on in the second half? And I think the argument for that could be interesting. Could be a couple of things. I think the thing with Arda Guler, it's an immediate impact off the bench. Going against Tyre Lakes, he comes out, he's a creative player. If you have him starting in games, you can't, and you're struggling, right? You can't bring out, there's no really other creative player that you can be bringing on like an Arda Guler coming on if he gets the start. So I can understand it from a couple different areas. I guess for me, I think it'd probably be matchup specific. I love Arda Guler. I do think he needs to be playing at the 10 position. You saw the creativity today. You saw how much better we flew out there. The flow was better. The creativity was better. The crosses are better. When Arda Guler is not out there, and when you don't have a Trent Alexander-Arnold or you don't have a Rodrigo out there, the corner kicks are terrible. We might as well not even take a corner kick. When Arda is out there, he is creative. He is making things happen. And again, in my opinion, was a masterclass from Arda Guler today in 45 minutes, man. Shout out to Arda Guler. Very, very happy with the guy today. But overall, I'm happy with the result today. I'm happy we finally get that monkey off our back. We get the result that we needed, and we move on. And we get the victory today over Levante once again, 2-0. But guys, I want to hear from you now. Get your questions in the live chat right now. We will go through all the questions as much as I can. I very much appreciate you guys hopping in here. If you haven't already, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you're new around here, hype the video when it is all said and done, and let me know too who is your man of the match. And again, guys, we added a bunch of emojis. If you want your Jude Bellinghams, if you want your Vinnies, the Arda Guler ones are in there now. We got Cristiano Ronaldo, everything like that. Hit the join button, become a member, stick out in chat, and I will get all your messages as much as I can for you guys. I appreciate you guys. Happy for what exactly? Hey, I'm happy we finally got the win, Smirk. I'm happy we finally got the win, man. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. And again, another thing is that Mbappe was healthy today. Thank God Mbappe didn't get MVP because of a pen. I would not give him the pen. I mean, not give him the pen. I would not give him MVP. I'm not sure who LALIGA actually voted. But it is what it is. How do you see Arda starting in mid? GG sits. Yeah, that's the thing. With Gonzalo Garcia sitting, that didn't make sense because I think Arda could have benefited from having Gonzalo Garcia out there. That substitute didn't make a ton of sense to me personally, but I'm happy with it, man. I'm happy with it. I think for Arda, I'd probably start him as the 10 and maybe Jude Bellingham and like Tchouaméni as like an 8 for Jude. Tchouaméni as a 6, something like that. Something like that. That's what I would be saying. What are we saying, guys? Get your questions in. I'll try to answer as many as I can. Again, I appreciate you guys. About 200 plus of you in here. If you can, hit the like on the video. Shout out to my guy, Will, for the raid. I very much appreciate you, Will. Appreciate you, mate. Art is so bad, Perez should sell him. Belly is the GOAT. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know about that. What do you think if Arda goes to Arsenal? I don't want that to be happening. I do not want that to be happening. Arda was fantastic, in my opinion, today. I thought Arda was fantastic. I mean, again, you saw the creativity from him today. Immediate impact by the bloke. Immediate. He comes on. We earn the penalty immediately. He gets the corner kick to Raul Asencio. I thought the guy was fantastic. I thought he came on, and I thought he did everything very, very, very well today. I just love to see it. I love to see it from Arda Guler today. What else are we saying, guys? Arda can cook in Arsenal? I mean, maybe. Maybe he can. Where was Bellingham then? I didn't think Bellingham did good. I didn't think Bellingham did all that good today, guys. I thought defensively he was fine. He had a lot of backwards passes, in my opinion. Nothing fantastic at all. Trust me when I say that. See, Arda was cooking. Truly a trophyless season. I mean, probably. When it comes to the season for Real Madrid, I'm not going to bullshit with you. If we win a trophy, it is crazy that we would win it. La Liga looks very difficult to be winning. Champions League looks extremely difficult to be winning. I mean, we will talk about that a lot more moving forward. But all you can do is get the result today. Of course, we can be much, much better, especially against a team like Levante. My standards for this, I said 2-1. That was what I said. So I was happy that my prediction was wrong, and I'm happy that it was a little bit better than what I was predicting. I was not surprised. We knew it was going to be a toxic environment today when it came to this game. We knew the whistles will be heard, and I'm so proud of all the Madridistas there that they were whistling so much. The handkerchiefs were out for them. I was very, very happy that we actually got to see it, man. I was very happy. What's good? Hey, what's happening, buddy? What's happening? Appreciate you. I appreciate you guys hopping in here. What are we saying, 2D Hero? Ceballos turned the ball over well, created more control when he came on. Yeah, that was a good sub. I did like that sub. I did like him coming on, man. I did like him coming on. Relic, what's happening? Question, do you think Vinny should stop using his third leg when shooting? Pause, my brother. Pause, my brother. One win from a poor team at home. We put our blindfold back on. Weird Dally emoji. I'm not putting my blindfold on, guys. I think we just have to be realistic with what it is. We get the result today. We look a lot better in the second half. Hopefully we can build on this. But I'm happy to get the win. I'm happy to get the win. I'm not going to be coming on here and saying, oh, we're winning Champions League. Oh, we're winning La Liga, anything like that. You have to take it for what it is, guys. The second half, just like my guy said here, was phenomenal. We can build momentum from here. We can build momentum from here. Arbeloa, guys, this was his second game. And I thought I saw some encouraging signs out there, man. I thought I saw some encouraging signs with, Arbeloa making some of the substitutions that we actually saw immediately. Not waiting until the 70th minute, not waiting until the 80th minute, saying, okay, I can clearly see that this Real Madrid team is struggling. Get Franco Mastantuono ready, get Arda Guler ready. We need some firepower. We need some attack to be coming off the bench. That's what we needed. And that's what Arbeloa did. I was happy to see that. Bringing on Ceballos 60th minute brought a little bit more control to the team. Bringing on David Alaba, getting a little bit rest, just kind of deading the game toward the end. That's what we need to be doing. I was encouraged with what I was seeing. Now, I will say, starting Gonzalo Garcia, the right wing position, made no sense to me. No sense at all. I didn't understand exactly what he was trying to do in that one. In my opinion, I think you need to be starting Kylian Mbappe at the left wing, Gonzalo Garcia at the striker. And if you want to start Vinny, you can start him at the right wing. I just don't know why we're catering to Vinny to be starting over there at the left wing, when clearly Mbappe is better at the left wing. Clearly, Gonzalo Garcia should be starting at the striker, and then you can figure it out from there when it comes to the right wing. That's what I was thinking. Franco wasn't too bad this game. Yeah, that's the thing. Franco, I'm going to have to go rewatch that 45 minutes because I thought a couple of times I didn't really notice him out there. But a couple of times I was like, okay, I'm seeing what he's trying to do. I still think the guy's trying to play hero ball a little bit out there. I would like to be seeing him be a little bit better. But, I mean, I thought it was decent. I thought it was decent. We have missed Mbappe and Arda. 100%, mate. 100%. We really missed them out there. I liked it a lot. Let's see. Dally, what do you think about Ceballos' tendency to stay central, seem to stabilize the mid and build from the back? But it's against Levante, so we will see. I mean, mate, here's the thing. I think Ceballos can come on, he can control a game, he can help us dead off the game. That's the important part about Ceballos. I do not really want him starting a game. But to bring some stability to the midfield, he can do that. I think he can do a pretty good job of that. And I'm encouraged with what I saw today. But again, take it for what it is. Grain of salt. 1 win in the past 3 games for Real Madrid. Not the best thing. I do like Ceballos coming on and being a role player, though, especially as like a sub. I don't think he's going to be an impact sub, but he can kind of dictate the game, control the game a little bit more. So I am happy about that. We improved our pressing. I thought the pressing was pretty decent today. I liked what I was seeing. Today, the team left the ball to Arda. This is how you should be when you play as a 10. You have to let your 10 shape the game. I thought he was really good, man. Again, 8 chances created for Arda Guler today. He came on, immediate impact. I mean, 8 chances created. When we compare it to a Jude Bellingham today, who had 1. Jude had 1 in 90 minutes. Arda had 8 in 45. Levels, man. There's levels to that. I was impressed, man. I was impressed. Imagine Arda, Mbappe, Gonzalo Rodrigo, or Masterclass. Hey, I'm here for it. I am here for it. Vinny's shooting is atrocious. It is still atrocious. Do not get me wrong, man. I think it needs to be a lot better than what we have seen so far from Vinny Jr. I still don't 100% understand what Vinny is trying to be doing. If you guys know what Vinny's trying to be doing, because in my opinion, he continues to underdeliver, in my opinion. I think the guy is trying a little bit too hard. I saw he was emotional before the game because of the whistles. Here's the thing. When you play like shit, you get these whistles. When you have bad performances, you get these whistles. I said it before, I'll say it again. The guy got 10 times as many whistles as anybody else. He said it, he was going to do it 10 times, man, more. He got 10 times more whistles than everybody else. That's the thing. When my standard is for Vinny Jr. to be winning the Ballon d'Or, to be the best left winger in the world, if he's not performing, I got to call it like it is. I didn't think Jude was all that good today. I didn't think Vinny was all that good today. I did think Kylian Mbappe, I think there's levels, man. If you guys watch Kylian Mbappe and you watch Vinny Jr., Kylian Mbappe coming back from an injury, look how much better he looks than Vinny Jr. I don't even think it's close. I really don't think it's close, man. But that's just how it goes. That's how it goes. Let's see. Real has to get rid of Mbappe, Vinny, and Bellingham. The condition to play defense only, and one doesn't know how to play them. Team collective has to be sent off. I mean, yeah, I get it. I get it to a point. Jude is letting the crowd get to him. He needs to be better, man. Bellingham is a fraud on the 10. Let's see. Bellingham was awful. What has happened to him? Yeah, I don't know. The thing with Jude today, because I feel like a lot of you think I'm a Jude defender. I just have high expectations for Jude. Jude, he lost the ball a lot, in my opinion, today. I really don't exactly understand what the guy was doing. I thought defensively he was fine. A lot of sideways passes from Jude Bellingham today. Nothing that creative out there. I don't know. Just another not good game for him. He was terrible against Barcelona over the weekend. He just needs to be better. I think he can be better if you did start Arda Guler at the 10. I would love to see that. I would love to see like a 4-3-3. Arda Guler at the 10. You do Mbappe left wing, Gonzalo Garcia striker, Franco Masterclass, Rodrigo, or Vinny at the right wing. Arda 10, Jude 8, Tchouaméni 6. Sometimes Camavinga 6. Something like that. That's what I would like to be seeing out there. And the thing is with Jude, he's also going like 90 minutes all the time. I think the guy looks exhausted out there, especially when he's backtracking, especially when he has to do all these defensive contributions that the front three are not really doing. So I think that's a thing. But at the same time, he just has to be better overall, man. That's what I would be saying. And see, just like my guy Sensei said, big up to Sensei. Appreciate you, my guy. Jude never getting subbed off for his poor performances irks me, not going to lie. That's a great point. That's a great point. I still think he needs to be coming off in some of these games. I don't think the guy should be playing 90 minutes every single time. Every single time. I would not be doing that. Jude just got the English media power behind him because, of course, they won't sub him off. And let's just be honest, guys, too. Jude's a handsome guy. He's going to get some PR because he's a handsome guy. You got to call it like it is at the same time. That's a little part of it. There's a little pretty privilege going on with Jude Bellingham a little bit. Let's not lie. When it comes to at least some of these performances, but guys, I will always try to keep it 100 with you. So I'll just tell you how it was. And you're saying, where was he today? Not great, man. Very mediocre with the ball in his feet. He was not great. Not great today at all. What are we saying? Vinny had so many opportunities to pass, but his decision-making is terrible. He plays with his head down instead of looking for the pass. That's true. That's true. Jude fights every second when he's on the pitch. I mean, he does chase the ball a lot, and I appreciate that. I appreciate his work rate a lot, but let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. By the way, our friend, Man United beat Man City. Hey, that's a big thing. That's a big thing. Guys, 300 of you in here right now. Hit the like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I want to hear from you right now. Who's your man of the match today? For me, I think it has to go to Arda Guler. I thought Arda Guler was fantastic today. I think a special shout out for Raul Asencio getting on the board once again, attacking the ball on the header. I thought it was very, very impressive with what I actually saw from the bloke today. Not only that, but also he was pretty creative out there. Again, another clean sheet for us today. Thankfully, we do have Raul Asencio and his pace out back there. I thought Raul Asencio, honorable mention too. And you could be saying Kylian Mbappe as well. I think that's probably the biggest three for me. But Arda Guler was my number one today, 100% as my man of the match. A lot of Arda love, Arbeloa won't sub Vinny off. He kisses his ass. Maybe. Arda or Raul, that's a great shout. Man City couldn't get a single shot on target. Did they really not get a shot on target, man? That's terrible. That's terrible. A lot of Arda man of the matches. Probably Arda. All this team is superstars. To not be selfish, pass the damn ball in the box and to whoever had a better chance of scoring. I agree. I think Raul is a good Nacho replacement. Okay, here's the thing. I like Raul Asencio a lot. I think he's pretty solid. I think his pace saves him so much. I will say, guys, I still thought the pitch was a little bit like kind of trashed. Again, we saw some slippage out there and just kind of just meh again today. But I was encouraged. I was encouraged with what we saw from Raul Asencio. Again, his pace was pretty good. His decision-making has been a little bit better. Do you remember the absolute stinkers we saw with him in the Club World Cup? The guy got like a red card. He had a disaster class again against PSG. I was happy, man. I was happy. Oh, okay. Sam said he's wrapping up. No, okay. Big up, Sam. Big up, Sam. I appreciate you, my guy. We will redirect it somewhere else. And no worries. No worries, my guy. I thought I was encouraged, though, overall, man. I thought I was overall. I mean, he's just a squad player. If you think so, if you think that's how it is, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I like Raul Asencio. I like Raul Asencio. Let's talk about Camavinga, bro. Let's talk Camavinga real quick. I thought it was a disappointing performance once again from Camavinga today. Let's see it, man. Let me hide this, but let's see Camavinga. I'm just a little disappointed from him today. A lot of control, not a lot of actions, though. You know, holding the ball, touching the ball, not a lot of things done. 2 of 6 ground duels. Camavinga, it's kind of frustrating because we see how fantastic he is at times, and then all of a sudden, he has an absolute stinker. That's kind of what happens. I didn't think he did great today, and he did get yanked off at the 45 minutes. It was a good substitution decision by Arbeloa today. I was encouraged with what we saw from there, but yeah, I don't know. Dally, you are 1,000% on Gonzalo's misposition in babying Vinny. Thank you very much, mate. I appreciate it. Again, first of all, Robert, I very much appreciate it. The thing with Gonzalo Garcia, I cannot be that critical of the guy for his bad performance today because what are you guys expecting when our striker is playing the right wing? That doesn't make any sense. That's like if Jude Bellingham was playing the right wing, or when Arda Guler, if Arda Guler was playing the left wing. Are you expecting Arda to do fantastic? No. And I guess I can be a little hypocritical, I guess, because I was expecting Lucas Vazquez to be doing better at the right back position. But okay, let's just be honest. It was bad. But for me, for Gonzalo Garcia, he should be the striker. I do not want to see the guy coming on and playing the left wing, playing the right wing, playing a CDM, 10, anything. He's a striker. He's a 9. Put him in the box. Let him work. Let him do his thing. That's what I want to be seeing, man. Big up, Daly. How are you, brother? Doing great, man. Hope you're doing good, man. Kama was trash. Yeah. Kama will never be that guy. He needs to leave to Getafe. I don't know if the guy will ever be that guy. I am very much worried about his overall health. I hope he can stay healthy the rest of the year. Then we can kind of judge it based on the season, because he's been very, very unhealthy, man. Don't mention his name, Daly. Gonzalo was so lost. I don't understand why Gonzalo was right wing, GG up top, and Mbappe left wing. Yep, that's what I would be doing. That's what I'd be doing. And left wing is playing striker. It's gone downhill. Yeah, exactly. Why didn't you say Jude Bellingham playing striker? I mean, here's the thing. Jude Bellingham could play striker, to be honest with you. He could be playing striker. So, Vinny should be like Benzema during Ronaldo's era. Vinny should pass more to Mbappe rather than shoot. I agree. Dean was pathetic. I didn't think Dean did good today, man. Did not think Dean did good. Gulbappe. Hey, we got a pen Mbappe today, too. Guys, I very much appreciate you guys hopping in here, though. Again, we get the victory today over Levante. 2-0. Not the prettiest game in the world, especially that first half. Did not think anything fantastic from that one. But I'm happy with the result. Again, Arda Guler was my MVP, coming on, immediate impact from the bench. Love to be seeing the Turkish superstar out there balling for Real Madrid. Guys, I appreciate every single one of you hopping in this video. Subscribe if you're new around here. Like the video. Very much appreciate it, guys. Match preview coming soon. We got Champions League, guys. Next game, Tuesday. Match preview coming very soon. A lot more content coming soon, guys. Road to 10K on the channel. I appreciate you guys all very much. Love you all. Cheers. Hala Madrid.